Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy The Lax here, and, let me just say it's good to be back. I haven't posted a video in like 3 months. I've only heard commentaries, and it was like one from, my boy McLovin, but other than that, it's been no show of AB Lax. So, you know, I haven't really been doing anything lately with my whole gaming, and, you know, it's been mainly, well, my life has been mainly focused on, you know, school and every other thing in life, you know, sports, school, like, nothing that involves gaming. And, you know, for a lot of people, it's like, gaming, oh, I gotta do gaming. But the fact is, you know, for me, it's just not a passion of mine, you know. I do this commentary thing because it's fun. I find it fun and entertaining, and, you know, I enjoy doing this for you guys, and I do get these good scores, and I do have a hog, so I'm able to produce this shit for you, and and it is actually shit, because, you know, I look at it, and I look at other commentators, and I'm like, wow, I produce some pretty shitty stuff, but, you know, I'm proud of my shitty stuff. It's kind of funny. It's like, you know, a hobo, you know, he's got his cart full of junk, and he's proud of his shit, but, you know, when he looks at Tom Cruise, he's like, damn, I wish I had that wife, I wish I had that house, I wish I had some babies, I wish I had some, like, man slaves in the back corner of my house, whatevs. Anyways, so, back to the topic, you know, I haven't been around, you know what, no, let me just go through my topics, you know, I haven't been around, one, I haven't posted anything, two, I've missed the hell out of you guys, you know. A lot of people may think that, you know, the commentary is, you know, we commentators, and I'm saying we commentators, but, you know, I'm not even a commentator, really. I'm just like some kid that posts up a video or two and has like 500 something subscribers that, you know, they don't do much, but I mean, like, you know, the guys that do, like, care about this stuff and really enjoy the videos, those guys, they make my day. Like, some of you guys actually make my day. Like, the comments you post, you know, all those likes, you know, it's like getting a good grade in school. You know, by you getting a good grade, you make yourself feel good, and by me producing a good video for you guys, it makes me feel good. So, you know, now that I've got my life straightened out after a shitload of things happened, you know, I got diagnosed with depression, which was kind of shitty. Taking meds for that, good stuff. You know, happy pills. Yeah, cowabunga, dude. What the fuck? But, you know, I had depression, I still have it, but it's been taken care of. I went through a hard time with grades. Yeah, that was big. I had a hard time with grades, so I had, you know, a lot of shit went down with my parents, who just cared too much about school. I wish my parents just didn't give a fuck, because I really don't give a fuck at the moment, but, you know, I'm doing well in school now. I got like a 3.5, so that's always helpful in my college lacrosse recruiting. And yeah, most of you guys don't know about this. I'm starting to get recruited by D1 college coaches. So, you know, this commentator you may see on the big screen one day playing college lacrosse. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say big screen, you know, but, you know, on TV, which would be pretty cool. But what else do I say? College lacrosse is something I've always wanted to do as a you know, since I was probably in 4th grade, and now the ability, not the ability, but I'm able to have the option of actually doing it now, and at a high level. So I'm really happy with that. And what else? Oh, let's see. I started smoking a lot of weed. Yeah, I'm not joking, guys. I smoked a shit ton of weed in the past, probably 3 months or so. Like, I think I smoked more. What the fuck? Why am I down? Oh, well, that's shitty. That is shitty. Oh, I haven't even watched this gameplay. This gameplay is from, when? Like, I don't even know. Remember when I posted out that video, you know, it was the Call of the Dead, but I only got to 29? I got this, like, the day later. Like, I got it really quickly. It was like really quick after, that video came out. So, yeah, this is a very old gameplay, but, you know, it's around 30 gameplay on Call of the Dead, and it's just me having fun, and that's what I'm doing nowadays. if you guys still want to see, this kind of gaming stuff from me, I definitely will post it, because, I miss getting into this gaming. And now, like I've said, I started, I totally missed this topic about weed. I should probably go back to that after I just finish this, but if you guys want me to start, doing zombies, because now my life's all in order, I will. I'll do it, because, I really, really like, talking to you guys. I've played with a bunch of subscribers, I had a guy comment on a video who is the lead, the clan leader of the King Cobras, and I have him as a friend now, so I'm probably gonna play with him. I played with this kid named Harley. His gamer tag's Underpowerful. Great guy. It makes me look like shit, I gotta say. But yeah, my life's all together now, and it's kind of awesome. It's a surreal kind of feeling and a surreal kind of thinking on my part, because I didn't think that my life would get back to this state, and maybe even greater than the state I was in before. In my state, it was like decent before, and when I say decent, I mean this was like 4 years ago. I mean, I've had depression for a while. Just shit went down, and I don't know what happened. But anyways, back to this weed stuff. I started smoking a lot of weed in the past couple of months. God. Guys, if you live in California, get yourself a freaking medical marijuana card and go out and get some medical marijuana. I gotta say, literally one of the best choices in my life. It helped me get through depression too. I'm taking meds, but it helped me get through depression, and that's some serious stuff, guys. To have a medicine like that, it leaves me speechless, because it's insane how we don't legalize that shit. If we legalize that, it would be unbelievable for the country. One, it would save bunches. It wouldn't save. It would help cancer patients cope with all the problems that cancer comes with. The chemosynthesis. I just said chemosynthesis. Oh my god, that's pretty shitty. Chemosynthesis is like a biology term that I'm just recently learning in ecology. Wow. No, chemotherapy. It helps with that. Medical marijuana helps with tons of things. From sleeping problems to depression issues. It just helps with a lot of things. And I don't know why we haven't legalized it yet. I mean, if we made that a cash crop, it is a cash crop right now. If we legalized it and started taxing that crop, you know how much money we'd make? It would just. Oh my god, I just think that the US government is so stupid in not doing that. They would make, probably about $20 billion worth of revenue from just legalizing marijuana, from taxes, and then also making it like, tobacco. It would be just like tobacco, you harvest it and all that other stuff. Think about, tobacco. I think that smoking of cigarettes would go down incredibly. Everyone starts smoking marijuana, everyone starts to get high, you don't get addicted on it, so, but I mean, by you getting high is just, it's an experience of a lifetime, it only happens once, it happens many times, but, the first time you do get high is the best time, so, if you guys ever decide to smoke marijuana, go ahead, I highly recommend it, just don't get caught. I actually got caught, so I'm banned and done with it for about 6+ months, and hopefully I get back into it. If I don't. It's like, I say whatever. See, I was never addicted to it, so, it was, it's one of those drugs where, you sit around. I bonded with so many kids during that time. I have so many more friends now, and it's not because, we just sit around and throw pot all the time, bro. I'm not a hippie. I'm a cool, chill guy, and it was, you sit around, you talk with friends that you haven't seen forever, it was just a good bonding time. So, guys, highly recommend smoking weed, even though it's against the law. But, yeah, guys, this is the end of the commentary, just catching up on my life. So, I'm gonna try to produce, maybe, a video a week. I'm not really into this whole gaming, and I don't have too many videos left. I got a couple, but anyways, it's whatever. I hope you guys like the commentary. Please comment, like, and subscribe as always, and keep on smiling, bitches. Oh, and by the way, I'm glad you guys have shown interest in my videos. Just keep doing that, guys.